Thank you, Tom. I'm here with the chief.
Our chief, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dominic, first of all, I want to thank you for everything that you did. I mean, we had a horrendous time there for a while, and all of the fire departments around here just did an excellent job. But I'm sure you've heard a lot of thank yous, but we want to thank you personally.
Appreciate that.
For everything that you did.
We also want to thank all the citizens that came back and helped us.
Yes.
And also helped all the evacuees and people that lost.
As usual, we come through, right?
Yes.
It's one big family here in
Amador County always steps up.
Right.
Always does.
Right. And everybody that came in from out of the area, we want to thank them also. Right. And I know that it was pretty tough, but we're going to talk about your event coming up.
That would be great.
Great.
So basically, we're trying to figure out a way to actually thank the voters for Measure M. Because Measure M was adopted back 7 years ago, and we've had paid personnel for over 5 years. Butte Fire happened, and then we decided instead of doing that, let's do a pancake breakfast to raise money for Calaveras County. So all the local fire departments got together, and we basically came up with a plan. We're going to have a bunch of things up at the Italian Picnic Grounds on Saturday morning from 9 to 12. We're going to have engines on display. Smokey the Bear is going to be there. We're going to have all kinds of trick-or-treats and handouts and stuff for kids, along, of course, with the pancake breakfast. We've had a lot of support from our Amador County. The Jackson Lions has stepped up. They're doing all the cooking for us.
Great.
The Italian Society's helping with the event and also donating the site. We have Save Mart helping out with food. We have the Board of Supervisors, a supporter. Mill and Faye's Diner, a major supporter for us also.
Just a normal day in Amador County?
A normal day, and everybody steps up.
Everybody steps up to the plate. That's what's so great.
It is. And so our plan is, basically have it from 9 to 12, raise some money for Calaveras County, and have a nice fun event. Kids can come out, do a little trick-or-treating. We're going to have some little prizes for costumes. So during the day, we'll sit there and say, hey, we'll walk around and look at, see, and say, yep, your costume looks great. Here's a little gift card or something. So
that's great.
It's going to be a fun event. We're
going to see a lot of Star Wars characters this year, I'm sure.
I think Star Wars is going to be a big one this year.
Yes, that's for sure. And the time is?
It's from 9 a.m. till 12 noon on Saturday.
Great.
At the Italian Picnic Grounds.
And wear your costume.
Wear your costume.
That's what you have to do.
Yes.
And the pancake breakfast is
$5.
$5.
Yes, and it basically consists of pancakes, eggs, ham, coffee, milk, water. So it'll be a nice little event.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Dominic, before we wrap it up down the road here, I want to ask you a question. Is there any, because we went through such a horrendous event here, is there anything that you can tell our viewers out there to prepare them for the future? Because obviously now we have they believe El Nino coming in, and which means that we have a lot of runoff. Right. But a lot of people don't understand that what they have to do is prepare. We have to be prepared for 2 or 3 years down in advance.
Yes. The biggest thing is, really quick, we've sort of messed up our environment by putting fires out for the last 100 years. And what we need to do is we need to have people do defensible space around their homes. Right. Clean around the homes.
And that's 100 feet, am I right?
It's up, it basically can be up to 100 feet or more, depending on if you're like on a slope or something. But also the other thing is cleaning the gutters, making sure stuff's not stacked next to the house. Sure. Driveways are open and accessible for fire engines. If there's a water supply, make it accessible to the fire engines. We also need, we don't have the resources out there on a fire like this. At one time there was 6,000 houses threatened in the Butte Fire. There's 500 fire engines here. So you can sort of do the math there. There's not a lot. So defensible space is very important. People getting out there prepare for that. The other thing is if people, we have bins around Amador County right now at the different fire stations, and there are a couple up country also where people can bring.
That's where mine is.
There you go.
Up at
it's a great program sponsored by the Air Pollution Control in the county and ACES, and to basically, if people don't want to burn at their property, they can actually bring for free.
And now we can't burn, so this is a great way to get rid of all that debris. Right. Another thing too that's really important is that make sure you have the numbers of your address somewhere, because whether it's the fire department, the police department, the EMT, everybody responds in an emergency, and these people need to know where to go. And it's
you know,
important.
A lot of people move to Amador County so they can sort of get away, hide out, and everything else, which is it's great. But like you're saying, is if we can't find you, it's
right.
And sometimes, especially when you're driving around and smoke on a road, you can drive past the driveway. Now you know you passed it.
Tough.
So it's very tough.
Get out there Saturday at the Italian Fairgrounds, and for $5, you can dress up.
Come out and have some fun.
And be normal.
Right.
Just go out and dress up. You're going to be totally normal.
All the local fire departments will be
have
there.
Have fun. Go out and thank these gentlemen and ladies for everything that they've done. With that, we're going to go over to, I believe, a break.